Hey guys, so this is probably the last part of my series on the dollar. Couple of things. I want to do a little bit of Elliott. It's not my main gig, but you know what? I like to see it because I see there's some value in regards to Elliott wave. The problem with the Elliott wave is just different people have different counts. They don't really kind of match up. Cycles are more concrete, more definitive. It's either going to work or not work. But in regards to like counting and everything, it's all subjective. So putting that out there. Let's get into this video. And I'm sure I'm going to title this Elliott wave, maybe with a mix of something else. But we're in a range here on the dollar, and a couple of things here. This teal line, this is a 50 SMA. You can see we find support. When it's blue, it's trending. When it's black, it's undecided. And when it's red, it's negative. Those are my color candles. Stokes, I like to use. They're very negative. I'm sure there's going to be a bottom. I like to see these black marks show up because that indicates that a possible turning point. It wasn't here, so this was a fake out. And then when it did this low, this is probably what it is. If you get two, chances are the second one is the one that's going to work out for a trend higher. Here it happened to be just one with the Stokes, so kind of give you a clue. Yeah, go long dollar. You got it here. Even if you went long here, you just would have put a trend line or 45-degree angle and it would have failed and you would have gone out. Then you would have tried it again. So you would have had one shot, successful trade, get out. Another shot, maybe not as great as here, trending, got stopped out or put your angle and, you know, tried it again here. And so far you're in the game unless, you know, you're trailing your stop, you got stopped out. So a couple of things here. Fibonacci extension from these points to here. You get the 108, 100 right here. The 113, which is close to the 114 high. So that's a 61.8. Very important if you ask me. Not to do a Elliott wave, but just kind of levels. And then you got the 120, which is another key level if we were to just continue grinding higher, which is a 21.61.8, 2.61.8. Fibonacci level. So 120, 113, 14, that high of September, these all relate. This is one of the highs up here. And I remember, not that I remember, but I know with looking at the chart that at 120 it stalled. And then you got the 108, which is pretty close to the 107. All right, let's get that out. So those are key levels you want to watch. Now in regards to the Elliott wave theory, this is what the chart is indicating. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was your October 3rd high of 107. I wonder what the 100 and... let's go back when I'm curious. Let's narrow this down. All right, so it's not covering that. So let's do something here. Let's put 1,000 bars. There we go. This is on a daily chart. So yeah, it looks like a wave 5 for the 114. 1, 2, 3 was their February 2nd, 2023 low. You got your 4 of March 8th, 2023 high. And then you ended up in your wave 5 of July the 14th of 2023. So now it's a little more accurate because now this is our wave 5. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could probably say this is a 3 and this is a 4 or 5. But either way, it makes sense. There's a 5 here. I'm not going to get mad or get angry. Get your A, B, C correction. And then it gets a little more fractal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, for the hardcore Elliott wave guys. I kind of look at the bigger picture here. So you got a 5, A, B, C. Okay, cool. That's December 28, 2023 low. Then you got a 1. You got A, B, C within the A, B, C, whatever you want to call that. Wave 2. And it's indicating a possible wave 3. Maybe a wave 3 is already in place of April 16th. You got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move within, you know, wave 2 and wave 3. You got your ABC correction. So this one is interesting because this one is projecting a wave 4 somewhere around 104.39 and 103.89. Remember that 103, 104? Telling you, things always get related. This is a whole zipper system, whole different algorithm and programming that has nothing to do with all the charts I've been showing you. But there is something about this 103 and 104 level that if you are if you got eyes to see things, you pick up on these things. I'll just leave it at that. Bounces off the 50 SMA, but could there be downside? Yeah. Could this be your June, July low levels? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe, currencies, the one I'm going to trade, the euro, the pound, the CAD. Maybe we could get a little rally, but then if 103 doesn't hold, you're ready to do your wave 5 rally into September, maybe October. That means it might have to test 107. So let's say, you know what, maybe this is not a wave 3. Well, the program is projecting a wave 3 of 108. Remember 108? What was 108? One of the extensions? Well, it's 1042. So this one is saying 108 and 81. So that could be a possible wave 3. Maybe an even 112. And then there's a wave 5 of 113. So pretty much testing the September 114 high. Ultimate game. Is anything higher? No, that's it. So wave 5 all the way into the future. And you have your wave 4 down here that it hasn't developed yet. And this is on the daily chart. So yeah, can we push lower? Yep. We got May and June to get down there. Or maybe even continue, maybe even push lower, but we'll see. This is according to the Elliott wave theory. So let's look, this is a daily, so let's look at the weekly and see what we have there. So on the weekly, you're still above the 50 SMA. Same thing, wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, working on a wave 4, very toppy on the Stokes on the weekly. So yeah, that makes sense. And this is what, also this is May. So yeah, so we got June and July somewhere around here. Where, it could probably, this took, it's October. This is 3 months. This is October, right? Crossover, September. You can say October, November, and December. And then we got this rally. So 2 to 3 months down, build this, do this wave 4. If this is a wave 3. To do a wave 5, maybe to retest this here, it's very possible. Very, very, very possible. Let's go back to the daily. You know what? Let's see the monthly. Let's see the monthly. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That's what the monthly is showing. Let's go back to our daily. And then I'll end it with a little Gann, which is my forte. And you see these little stars here, the blue, green, and red? It's showing you that if this doesn't hold, then this count is all going to be wrong and there's more downside. So this 103 has to hold. So if we're going to go down into June, July, seasonality, and hits 103, I want to see it go sideways, maybe a capitulation, a little snapback, but definitely sideways. And then I want to start seeing some, grinding higher, getting a PPS buy signal, a Tom D mark, 9th candle, 13th candle, Stokes bottoming out like here. So I could go short on the currencies, which is the Aussie pound and the CAD, or whatever your flavor is, whatever you're trading. So that's that. Okay, I'm going to end up with a little Gann flavor here. So let's look at what we have. So we have our $114 high, which is right here. We got our 101 range, which is the 135 degree, somewhere around right here, right? And that 106 high with 107, 106, where we stall at the 180 degree. That's where we stall right here. We're around 105, 103 is a level you're watching, which is a lot of midpoints and a lot of, market profile. And you're kind of smack a little bit, kind of in the middle between 103, 104, between 101 and 100. So that's your range. 100 all the way to 106, 107. And we have a low of 89. So the reason why 103 makes sense is because your low of 189 is vibrating around right here. Right there. The reason why you're stalling between 106 and 107 is because your high of 114 shoots at a vibration point right here of 108. So it's kind of having a tough time. It never even got to kiss 108. So it kind of stalls right here from your 114 high. So these are levels you want to watch. 108, in between 106, 108, these three. If you want to make it simple, 106 to 108. If you close above 108, the possibilities are greater for 111 all the way to 114 and maybe 116. Now looking at it in another view, you're 89. If you close below 103, then chances are you could probably push back to 100. And if you're looking for a June, July low, 98. Why? Because that vibrates right exactly at 98 from the 114 high. So I could probably find a low here, capitulate, bounce back up, and try to retest 114. So you can look at it from here. You can look at it from here. You can look at it from here. All key levels on top of the permanent levels you want to watch. 135, 90, which is 96, 180 degree, 106, even your 45, which is 91, but definitely 89 because that's your low that you made. So these are key pivots: 89, 114, 98, 106, 103. I'm going to sign out. Hope you liked this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the US dollar.